My name is Ed Coyne, and welcome to Dumb Questions to the Admin. The video I make where you, that's right, you, ask me the questions. I am not responsible for the answers. You know why? If you didn't give me these questions, I would not give you these answers. So really, you got to think about it. Anything that I say is really your fault. Okay? Not mine. Okay? Well, a little bit mine. Well, not really mine. It's actually somebody else's. Well, that and the whiskey I drank earlier. But anyway, guys, so let's get straight to the questions you guys asked me. Hey, Ed, let me ask you a question. What's the best way and the worst way to block your webcam so nobody can see you? Okay, so first of all, let me answer this by why fucking Band-Aids. I mean, I love it. I'm an IT guy. Many of you guys know I'm an IT guy, okay? But, you know, there are so many things that you could put over your webcam to block it. You can put, hey, empty cigarette pack. You can put a piece of paper. Why is it that so many of you choose a fucking band? And let me explain to you, okay? Honestly, for some reason, half the time it's fucking used, okay? Now, the only thing I gotta say is thank fucking God this is a man thing, okay? Now, we have women that do it too, but women don't use the used Band-Aids, so just put it on. Because, quite frankly, honestly, I'm fucking terrified because of this. One of these days, I'm gonna be handed a laptop with a fucking used tampon thrown on it. I mean, come on, guys. Look, most of your laptops have a little slide thing, okay? If you look at the top of your laptop, it's a slide thing. There's something you can pull with your nail. That's a slide to cut off the fucking webcam. You don't need a Band-Aid, okay? Keep the Band-Aids from your heart. Please, please, please. And stop trying to give me your hepatitis. I'm just saying that no, baby, no, don't do it. Okay, next question. Wow, that sounded a lot more funny in my head than it actually was. And we wasted 2 minutes of time with it, so... Let me talk to my therapist for a second. My therapist says it's going to be a lot more funny next shot of whiskey. Okay, next question. Hey, Ed, if you met God, what do you think that God would say to you? God would probably look at me and go, oh, motherfucker, how the fuck did you... I fucked with you for 50 fuck... Dude! Why are you still here? You should have gave it up a long... Look, I'm the one, okay? I'm the one that basically put you in a situation where you could actually tell your ex-girlfriend, no, it's okay, honey, go to the orgy. I'm the fucking one that found you a nice, sweet Jewish girl, but she was Seventh-day Adventist and Cuban, so it had to be a little crazy. I am the one that sent a woman to run you over, and you're living with her now? What the fuck, dude? Honestly, you know what? I developed alcoholism for you. Okay, next question. What's the first thing you would say if your child told you he was gay? My first thought would be, I love you. My second thought would be, why is the house such a mess? I'm just saying, you know, I mean, honestly, I always, if you look at the gay stereotypes, we always use the limp hand. But let's face facts. What are the real gay stereotypes? You know, it should be a vacuum, right? You know, it should be a vacuum, it should be dusty. Just, honestly, I sadly enough would be looking at my son and say, listen, I love you, I always support you. But why the fuck is that house a mess? Come on. Alright, let's see. Next question. What are your thoughts of Dean Cain joining ICE? Okay, so for any of you who don't know who Dean Cain is, and many of you do know now because before about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, nobody knew who fucking Dean Cain was if you didn't live in the fucking 90s. Dean Cain was the actor that actually played Superman in the 90s. Now, let me rephrase this. Dean Cain is the actor that played Superman in the age where drugs were readily available for all actors, and most of our actors were cracked out or fucking everybody, you know, completely acting like assholes. Dean Cain basically recently joined ICE, and he made a big deal promoting it. And honestly, as far as what I think of Dean Cain, I'm going to tell you what most people said when Dean Cain joined ICE and announced that he joined ICE. For the most part, the nation in total went, who the fuck is Dean Cain? What the... Dude, you are working up to try to be Kevin Sorbo. Okay? Now, let me explain this. Now, that's not a compliment. Okay? It's not that Kevin Sorbo is such a great actor. Okay? Kevin Sorbo has 2 major deals that he's been on with, and both of which have been really pathetic. Okay? I mean, you are better off asking me, hey, do you want to be the guy that makes the donuts? You know, I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where it's so obscure, and this, honestly, little dick, redneck motherfucker just wants to try to get an acting career together. And, dude, I get it. I'm an actor. I was an actor in the 90s. Hey, you did better than I did in the 90s. And honestly, as you did in the 90s to get your acting career there, you're doing now. I get it. It helps to swallow the big man's cum. And good for you, dude. Okay, next question. Now that the girlfriend's living with you, what's the biggest adjustment you have to make? Come on. Me and my girlfriend live together. Now, okay, we love each other. Okay, we live in a 4-bedroom apartment, which is filled with her clothes, and all my closets are taken up, and I had to fight with her earlier so that I have space for the 3 shirts I have not to be wrinkled. And no. I mean, honestly, all jokes aside, my girlfriend is great. I am so glad she was living with me. Let me tell you something. Before she was living with me, I had 1 cat here. I had a 4-bedroom apartment all to myself. And yeah, I was lonely. So she brought 4 cats, one of which keeps pissing on the floor and shitting all over the place. And maybe I was better when I was single. Okay, next question. Oh, and by the way, she's going to kick my ass on that one. All right. Which is more fun to work at? Since I know you've been an IT guy, for advertising and medical. Advertising and medical. Oh, that's easy. That's fucking easy. Advertising. Listen, let me explain something, okay? When you work in IT, when you work in advertising, okay? I used to work at a company called Cody, okay? Not Cody. Saatchi & Saatchi, rather. But no, it used to be great because we had a whole fucking department of fucking people. All they had to do all day was look at porno movies, look at porno magazines, and try to make sure, you know, the placement's great. I mean, it'd be great because I'd have these people, all women, by the way, looking and going, okay, they have the new bottle of CK1, but the woman is not putting it in her vagina correctly. Ed, what do you think? And the great thing is, honestly, what happens when you have a whole bunch of women doing advertising, looking at fucking porno all day? They go out drinking. And what happens when they go out drinking? They don't care who the fuck they're fucking. And honestly, it used to be so great because they used to go to the bars, and I would be like, okay, you know, let's go. And they would look at me, they're like, no, you're Jewish. We only know that your male took most of your penis. If we get desperate, maybe we'll send you face, but not for too long. Medical is actually very interesting, though. I've always liked working in medical because, amazingly enough, when you work in medical, you have somebody running the IT department. I have lives to save. Fix my computer. And you're like, okay, what happened to it? And they lie to you. They're like, I don't know. All of a sudden the screen went. You're looking at LCD on the laptop's all fucked up. Well, what else happened to it? I don't know. All of a sudden water came out and it went. And you sit there like, okay, look, just be straight with me. What really happens? And they tell you, I got pissed off at work, so I pissed on my laptop, and I wanted to smash, and you're like, oh, God, my hand, fucking somebody give me some alcohol. And the sad thing is, that is really not that far from the truth. The problem with medical is that most people in medical know that they have a very important job. So when they bring you their laptop, it's, fix it, I have an important job, and you're like, okay, but if I shake it, it sounds like baby's rattle. It can't be fixed. I said fix it. I need it now. Now, goddammit, now I have lives depending on me. And you're looking at it and you're like, the hooker left the high-heeled shoes attached to the laptop, right? Alright, one last question, guys. God, I think this video might have been a mistake from the beginning. But what the hell? Can women and women and men be friends? Yes, absolutely. Women and men can be completely platonic friends. And there's an age-old reason on this, which is called masturbation. I mean, ladies, if you have any platonic male friends that are not taking around the vacuum, dusting, and, all the gay stereotypes we were talking about earlier, they are jerking off over you. Okay? Now, that sounds bad. I understand. But here's the whole thing. The reason why we're doing it is because we know there's going to be that one day when you're like, fuck it. I just need to get laid. And it's basically, honestly, us guys, when we have a female friend that's in that mood, that's in that mindset, it's baseball, baby. It's fucking baseball. Because we're like, batter up! Okay, I just got a call to the plate! And we dust off the plate. We're grabbing we're grabbing our dick, now our bat. No, we're grabbing our bat! It's called dick a bat. Listen, I'm Irish Jewish, I got many. So, let's just call it that. Makes me feel more important. Alright, so we're grabbing our bat, we're going up to play, and then, of course, your boyfriend usually calls you, and you love him, and you forgive him, and it's... So, can men and women be friends? Absolutely. We can be good friends. Will men try to have sex with you the first chance they get? Of course we can! What the fuck? Alright, guys, so this was probably a huge mistake, but this was also dumb question of the men. If anybody's got any questions that you want me to do, hopefully better than I did this one, on the next video, please do let me know. Alright? Have a good night, everybody. And, by the way, Christine, I know you don't watch my videos, but I'm just saying. Batter up. Oh, shit, my girlfriend's here.